My name is James Williams Jr., and this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. There's a big debate on if I'm going to put this on Facebook. Probably not, but if you're going to watch it on YouTube, then you already know the channel if you're on my Facebook. Kung Fu Havoc number 2, spelled with a K, at both ends, and a number 2. Alright, so, as you know, as I just said in the last video that summed everything up, I was going to make this video because this is an important video and it needs to be done right now because in like 30 some odd minutes or better, I gotta go up the street and get a little girl off the bus. A royal pain in the tail. Alright, so here we go. I'm an honest man. I do not talk out of both sides of my mouth unless there are some things that I probably shouldn't say and I try to be slick. That is incorrect. I'm an honest man and I never talk out of both sides of my mouth. I go ahead and call it like I see it, and either you're gonna like it or you're not. It's just that damn simple. Don't say slick shit out your mouth. Don't pretend that you like me if you don't. You don't like me, I will respect you a whole lot more if you just fucking straight up be honest. Hey James, look, I don't like you. We gotta work together? Cool. I'm gonna respect you while we at work. But if I see you in the street, you might get your ass beat. See? That's the shit I like. Because then I know where I'm at. I'm at work with this guy here, this dragon. He don't like me. But we got to work together because neither one of us can afford not to have our job. So we're going to work. But when we get in the streets, he wants to beat my ass. I want to beat his ass. Can you smell the inability or the inevitability that's going to happen when we see each other on the street? No. But he won't be able to smell it either because I'm going to break his fucking nose. So, respectfully, if you don't like me and you're watching this video, let me be the first to tell you, I can back up everything that comes out this mouth. These bitches right here, they still work. My feet, not so much, so I can't outrun your ass. But I can sure as hell kick it. And if I can't kick it, I'm more than willing to take the ass whooping that you're going to give me. But you better kill me. Because if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. Or at least cripple you and make you wish that you were dead. And here's the thing. When I was a younger man, in my early 20s, one of my bros had a roommate whose daddy was a racist. Hold it. Don't judge him. Don't judge him. Let me finish the story. I'm not saying his name. He know who he is. His son was one of my friends. Bad motherfucker. Now, his daddy was honest about that shit. His daddy did not lie. His daddy didn't sugarcoat that shit. And he was an honest motherfucking man. He straight up told me, he's like, look, son, I don't like niggas. I don't like niggas. I don't like black people. I don't like Asian people. In fact, if your ass ain't white, you ain't right. And that's a rough dissemination of the words that he used. Alright? But I respect that shit because he looked me eye to eye and he told me that shit right off the fucking bat. He's like, yo, I can see by looking at you that you got some white in you and something else. And because you are my friends or my son's friends and his roommate's friend, it's all cool. But I'm letting you know right now, I'm not biting my tongue. I use the word nigga like I'm drinking water. And if you don't like it, you probably don't want to visit that much. And I respect that. And I visit the motherfuckers every day they live up the hill from Belmont Park. Because that motherfucker was real. And he was like that. And I didn't give a flying fuck if he hated black people or niggas or me. But the motherfucker was in my face honest about it. You want one of them shady niggas that talk out of both sides of his mouth. And still being my friend, but not telling me the truth and talking out of both sides of his mouth. No, this motherfucker was straight. I don't like black people. I don't hate you because you black, but I just don't like black people. I know who you are. I done got to know you as your time came over, but you need to know me. My son live here. I visit here. If I want to drink my fucking beer, I'm going to drink my fucking beer. And I don't give a flying fuck if don't no niggas like it. But I'm going to drink my motherfucking beer. I don't like niggas. I use that word because I'm a motherfucking racist. And you need to know that if you're going to be in here visiting my friend or your son or whatever the hell the situation calls for. But you need to know I don't like black people. No, I ain't got nothing but respect for people like that. Because if you're a racist and you own it, you got my respect. You might catch an ass whooping somewhere down the line if we cross paths on the right day, but you got my respect. That man was like a dad to me, even though he hated black people. He ain't never give me no problems, but he was always honest about it. So for everybody out there who can't be honest, if you're an undercover racist or whatever, you know what? People are gonna figure it out. So just own your shit. Because I'm like this, on the fucking for real, you can be all the fucking racist you want, as long as you let me know. When we at work, respect. When we on the streets, I got to worry about you coming at me. I'm okay with that because I know you coming at me. Because you fucking told me. You know, you ain't talking out of both sides of your mouth. Like some of the friends that I have that are of color, who talk out of both sides of their mouth. And instead of just being honest, you don't like me, say it. I'm going to respect you more because you don't like me. And you know what? If you don't like me, I'm going to still speak to you. Because it don't hurt to say hi to nobody. I ain't got to hang with your ass to speak to you. I can still respect you and speak to you as long as I know where the fuck you coming from. But see, when I don't know where the knife is at, and as Julius Caesar learned with the 15 blades on the Ides of March, by people that he trusted, people of his own race, you know, you got to be aware of these things. So I tell you like this, I call it like I see it. I don't hate nobody due to the color of their skin. And as far as being an asshole, I'm top dog on that. I'm the biggest asshole you will ever meet, but I own that shit. You might call me a bit of a coward. You might say things about me under your breath. You might cut me off when we're speaking. If you don't fucking like me, say that shit. I ain't got to speak to you. I ain't got to hang around your neighborhood. I ain't got to see you. I ain't got to do nothing that's going to offend you, but I didn't ask to be born. I can't adjust who I am for nobody. Unless she has boobs. I can adjust myself for that. But as far as my personality concerned, if you don't like who I am, hey, this is me in a nutshell. I'm 100% real. I keeps that shit real. I don't tell no motherfucking lies because I ain't got time to work that hard. But if you don't like me, say it. Be man enough to deal with the consequences. I'm not just going to flip right off and bust you in the mouth. That thought doesn't cross my mind often. There's a lot of people that thought crosses my mind. There's a lot of people that I would just love to take around the corner and throw a sock party and bust them in the mouth. Maybe rearrange their dental work and make their dentist happy so that they can do this. See that? Implant. Needed so my teeth won't grow funny. Anyway, I'm James Williams Jr. Be real with people. Be honest. If you don't like them, tell them. You can avoid them, but if you have to work together, you still got to respect them. I'm James Williams Jr. Be seeing ya.